स्वागत है आपका हमारे YouTube चैनल में। आज हम आपके लिए फिर से एक नया वीडियो लेके आए हैं। वीडियो शुरू करने से पहले अगर आपने हमारा चैनल अभी तक सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है तो कृपया चैनल सब्सक्राइब करें और बेल आइकन प्रेस करना मत भूलें ताकि हम कोई भी वीडियो डालें उसका नोटिफिकेशन आपको मिल जाए। वीडियो को अंत तक देखिएगा। अगर वीडियो आपको अच्छा लगता है तो एक लाइक और कमेंट ज़रूर करिएगा। तो चलिए शुरू करते हैं वीडियो। आज हम आपके लिए जो टॉपिक लेके आए हैं वो इंटरनेशनल फाइनेंशियल मैनेजमेंट है। स्टार्ट करते हैं। इंटरनेशनल फाइनेंशियल मैनेजमेंट, ऑल्सो नोन एज इंटरनेशनल फाइनेंस, इज़ द मैनेजमेंट ऑफ फाइनेंस in an international business environment, that is trading and making money through the exchange of foreign currency. The international financial activities help the organization to connect with international dealing with overseas business partner, customers, supplier, lender, etc. It is also used by government organization and non-profit institution. During the post-war years, the GATT was established in order to improve trade. It removed the trade barrier notably over the years, as a result of which international trade grew manifold. The financial participation of the trader, exporter, and importer and the international transaction flowed significantly. It started when different countries started liberalizing. That is when countries agreed to open doors for each other and traded. The advancement of technology and liberalization result in the idea of financial management both domestically and globally. Companies are motivated to invest capital in abroad for the following reason: efficiently produce product in foreign market, then the domestically obtain the essential raw material needed for production, broaden markets and diversify, earn high return foreign investments. Balance of payment. Balance of payment is a statement of all the transaction made between entities in one country and the rest of the world over a defined period of time, such as a quarter or a year. The balance of payment include both the current account and the capital account. The current account include a nation net trade in goods and services, its net earning on cross-border investment, and its net transfer payment. The capital account consists of a nation import and export of capital and foreign aid. The sum of all transactions recorded in the balance of payment should be zero. However, exchange rate fluctuation and differences in accounting practices may hinder the practice. Foreign exchange market. The foreign exchange market, also known as Forex or the currency market, is an over-the-counter global marketplace that determines the exchange rate for currencies around the world. Participants are able to buy, sell, exchange, and speculate on currencies. Foreign exchange market are made up of bank, forex dealers, commercial companies, central banks, investments, management firms, hedge funds, retail, forex dealer, and investors. The foreign exchange market is the over-the-counter marketplace that determines the exchange rate for global currencies. It is by far the largest financial market in the world, and it is comprised of global network of financial center that transacts 24 hours a day, closing only on weekends. Currencies are always traded in pairs, so the value of one of the currencies in that pair is relative to the value of the other. Types of derivative of exchange traded fund. Future contract. A future contract is an agreement between a buyer and a seller to trade a certain assets on a date that predetermined by those involved in the transaction. The contract include a description of the asset, the price, and the delivery dates. Forward contract. Forward contract is similar to the future contract, but it is not publicly traded on an exchange. Forward are private agreement between a buyer and a seller, and since forward are privately traded, they are typically unregulated as well. So there is a risk either party to a contract may default. Swap contract. A swap is a contract between a buyer and a seller to exchange multiple cash flow at present future date. The value of these cash flow is determined by a dynamic metric such as interest rate, with one party receiving a set amount of each date and the other an amount that varies according to, for example, changes in the London interbank offered rate LIBOR. Option contract. There are two types of option: call and put. A call option confer the right but not the obligation to buy a certain asset on or before an expiration date at a certain price. For example, the buyer of a call may be able to buy 100 share of XYZ Corporation on or before the contract expiration date at a price of $25 a share from the seller of the call. If the stock price rises above $25, the buyer would want to exercise their call option and buy the shares. If the stock price fall to $10, the buyer will not exercise their right to do so because they could buy the shares for less money on the open market. Micro factor governing exchange rate behavior. Purchasing power parity. Purchasing power parity is a popular metric used by macroeconomic analysts that compares different countries' currencies through a basket of good approach. Purchasing power parity allows economics to compare economic productivity and standard of living between countries. Some country adjust their gross domestic product figure to reflect PPP. Law of one price. Law of one price states that in the absence of friction between global market, the price of any asset will be the same. The law of one price is achieved by eliminating prices difference through arbitrage opportunities between markets. Market equilibrium forces would eventually converge the price of the assets. Interest rate parity. Interest rate parity is the fundamental equation that governs the relationship between interest rate and the currency exchange rate. The basic premises of interest rate parity is the hedge return from investing in different currencies should be the same regardless of the level of their interest rate. Parity is used by forex traders to find arbitrage opportunities. International Fisher effect. The international Fisher effect states that difference in nominal interest rate between countries can be used to predict changes in exchange rates. According to the international Fisher effect, countries with higher nominal interest rate experience high rate of inflation, which will result in currency depreciation against other currency. In practice, evidence for the IFE is mixed, and in recent years, direct estimation of currency exchange movement from expected inflation is more common. International portfolio investment. An international portfolio may appeal to the investor who wants some exposure to the stock of economies that are growing faster than that of US. The risk of such a strategy can be reduced by mixing emerging market stock with share in some of the solid performers of industrialized nations. The investor might also take a look at some of the US companies that are experiencing their fastest growth abroad. International financing. International financing is also known as international macroeconomics as it deals with finance on a global level. There are various sources for organization to raise fund. To raise fund internationally is one of them. With economies and the operation of business organization going global, Indian companies have an access to fund in the global capital market. Foreign direct investment. Foreign direct investment is an investment in the form of a controlling ownership in a business in one country by an entity based in another country. It is thus distinguished from a foreign portfolio investment by a notion of direct control. Structure of international trade. Bill of lading. A bill of lading is a legal document issued by a courier to a shipper that details the type, quantity, and destination of a good being carried. A bill of lading is a document of title, a receipt for shipped good, and a contract between a courier and a shipper. This document must accompany the shipped good and must be signed by an authorized representative from the courier, shipper, and the receiver. If managed and reviewed properly, a bill of lading can help to prevent asset theft. Letter of credit. A letter of credit is a document sent from a bank or financial institution that guarantee that a seller will receive a buyer payment on time and or for the full amount. Letter of credit are often used with the international trade industry. There are many different letter of credit, including one called revolving letter of credit. Bank collect a fee for issuing a letter of credit. Counter trading. Counter trading means exchanging goods or service which are paid for in whole or part with other goods or service rather than with the money. A monetary valuation can, however, be used in counter trade for accounting purposes. In dealing between sovereign region, the term bilateral trade is used. Cash management practice. Bilateral netting. Bilateral netting is the process of consolidating all swap agreements between two parties into one single or master agreement. As a result, instead of each swap agreement leading to a stream of individual payment by either party, all of the swap are netted together so that only one net payment stream is made to one party based on the flow of only one combined swap. Multilateral netting. A multilateral netting is a payment arrangement among multiple parties that transaction be sum rather than settled individually. Multilateral netting can take place within a single organization or among two or more parties. The netting activity is centralized in one area, obviating the need for multiple invoicing and payment settlements among various parties. When multilateral netting is being used to settle invoices, all parties to the arrangement send payments to a single netting center, and that netting center sends payment from that pool to those parties to which they are owed. Therefore, multilateral netting can be thought as a way to pool funds to simplify the payment of invoices between parties to the arrangements. International tax planning. International tax planning, also known as international tax structure or expanded worldwide planning, is an element of international taxation created to implement directives from several tax authorities following the 2008 worldwide recession. Transfer pricing. Transfer pricing is the price at which related parties transact with each other, such as during the trade of supplies or labor between departments. Transfer prices are used when individual entities of a larger multi-entity firm are treated and measured as a separately run entities. It is common for multi-entity corporation to be consolidated on a financial reporting basis. However, they may report each entity separate for tax purpose. Thanks for watching. So it is all about my video. If you have any query, please comment me in the comment box. If you like my video, please press the like button, and don't forget to subscribe my channel and press the bell icon. Thank you.